Hi guys, this is Dan. Good morning. My God. Is it a good morning? I don't know. My mouth is hurting, guys. This sucks. It like wakes me up in the morning. All right. I still can't tell if it's like dental related or muscular. It's really weird. Like I'm not sure if I'm like chewing the inside of my mouth or sleep or something. It hurts. So anyways, that's totally neither here nor there. Good morning. This is Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. And for those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. I greatly appreciate it. This is the daily forecast. I say this every day on every daily video. It's a broad spectrum reading intended for anybody who sees it whenever you see it. It's originally created for Monday, the 26th of July. It's not necessarily solely set for that date. If you're seeing it on a different date, it's probably more about the message and when you're seeing it than the date that it was originally created for. So keep that in mind. Take what you need, leave the rest. I do speak in broad terms, so you have to figure out where this reading best fits you in your life, if at all. If it doesn't, that's okay. Nothing's wrong. You just might be working on something different at this time. Please feel free to share this video out, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Sorry I'm being so sort of like, I don't know, I'm just trying to get through this. That's kind of how I feel today. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you, honestly, even though I don't seem like the most warm and welcoming person this morning. And leave any questions or comments. They're greatly appreciated. I do read them all. Other than that, there's a little bit of housekeeping stuff in the drop-down menu below the video on the YouTube channel. If you check that out, I always appreciate that. Because there's just some information in there. Just read the whole thing, especially if you're new to me. Okay? And let's get into this reading. I'm trying to get the taroscopes done too. Just so you guys know, yesterday, I filmed these a day ahead of time. So yesterday was all the fire signs went up for the month of August. So you can check those out. Today, my intention is to try and get earth and air done, but we'll see. If I get through earth, I'll feel like I accomplished something, but I'm going to try and get all 6 done if I can, get ahead of the game a little bit. All right, so here's our card for the day. Oh my God, it's that tower. This fucking deck, I'm like over it. I'm fucking over this deck. I do not know what's going on with this deck. This deck has done this all month long, people. All right, so if you watched yesterday's weekly, this was the underpinning energy of for the beginning of the week. So we're seeing it again. So it's like, to me, these cards are trying to drive home this message that prepare for upset, prepare for upheaval, prepare for shifts, changes, things we're going to need to adapt to no matter what. We're going to be tested. We're going to be challenged. The plant here is mushroom. I should honor the plant. That's part of this card. To me, I was saying yesterday that mushroom is sort of like it's a fungus, right? So it's a kind of an opportunistic plant. It will grow on wherever it can and sort of draw the life out of it. And the tower can do that too, especially if we're going to resist it, if we're going to fight against the change, if we're going to resist the transition that the tower brings to us. Tower's major arcana BDE, right? And for those of you that don't know what BDE, the kids are calling it these days, it's like big dick energy, right? So, it's usually going to slap us in the face. It's going to shake us up. It's going to be inevitable. We get a choice. Where our choice lies is in how we interact with it, how we flow with it. Do we move in grace within the tower and the upheaval and the challenge, or do we move with resistance, struggle, fight, arguments, all of that sort of stress that the tower can bring us? I'm not saying that the tower is an easy card, but we can make it as, I don't want to say pleasurable because it's not a pleasurable card, but it is. If we don't resist it, I believe that tower situations and scenarios can actually transform faster with more ease and be of value to us, right? Mushrooms are an important part of the ecosystem, people. So, and they do offer sustenance, right? They do offer change. They offer valued sort of change. And I mean, hell, in some mushrooms, we can probably find, cures for disease and things like that, even though they act like a fungus and they are a fungus, right? So within these negative happenings, within this upheaval, within this change or shift, as long as we're sort of in not agreement, but in acceptance of it, we can allow the transformation to take place and see where we end up, right? What will fill into the place of whatever's moving out, right? The tower is always stuff that's is represented by stuff that's built on faulty foundations anyways, right? So we don't want that in our life anyways. We want solid, positive, uplifting sort of working for us rather than against us scenarios going on in our life, people in our life that follow those qualities too. So if we're, partaking in something that's, no longer serving us, beneath us, causing us stress, worry, whatever, it's time to let it go. And even if it's feeling like it's being ripped from our hands, let it be ripped, let it rip. Oh, my mouth. All right, so let's see what the Fairy Medicine Oracle says. Okay, Magical Journey. Card number 42, which is a 6. 6s bring about balance. Magical Journey. Enjoy the adventure of life. Allow each step to unfold naturally. Again, very much this tower. I love how this mushroom has an autumnal. Oh, that sounds so gay when I say autumnal. This autumnal feel to it, right? All of these browns and beiges and, fall colors, which is sort of, I think, mushroom season. We also have some of that brown here in Magical Journey, and we have this sort of fall, winter thing. And look at all the mushrooms on the ground. Interesting. I just noticed that. But this Magical Journey, to me, it's like enjoy the adventure of life, allow each step to unfold naturally. I feel like this is the answer to this tower situation or this upheaval we may be facing. Adjusting into it, finding balance within the transition and balance within the change gives us the freedom to see the magic of the journey. We have two horses here, light and dark, right? We have, good and bad. It's all a part of life. It's all a part of human experience. It's all a part of how we sort of perceive it, see it, relate to it, right? And so, we can look at it as educating us, as it teaches us, or as it transforms us, or we can look at it as, persecuting us. We get the choice, right? So I would say looking at it through the view or the eyes of a more balanced kind of, what opportunity comes out of this shift or this change is going to serve us and empower us and bring us more balance in our life and stability rather than fighting against it and being, snotty nose crying and dragging our heels. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's go to the grounding stone and see what the grounding stone is for the day. Oh, my mouth hurts. This sucks. Okay. And the grounding stone is perfect for this message. Focus. Again, where is our focus? Understanding the power of our focus, where we place our attention, how we choose to see whatever it is that we are dealing with. Are we in resistance to it, even as we're trying to solve it? Is there fear? Is there angst? Is there anxiety as we approach situations in our life? That fear, angst, and anxiety is a form of resistance. And that is how, where our focus is at, where our perceptions are at with the changes that may be going on in our life. Ultimately, the tower represents changes and challenges that need to take place, that without, the shift of them, we wouldn't probably do it otherwise. Therefore, we need to choose our focus, choose where we place our attention, choose how we see this journey. It can be transformative. It can be to our benefit, even if it may not feel like it in the moment. Keep that in mind today as we move through the day. Be conscious of where you place your focus and how you are perceiving the changes that are going on in your life. That is where you will be empowered and find balance and find choice, right? All right, so that is your forecast for the day, guys. I hope you enjoy it. This tower is really trying to come home and show us what's going on, so let the change take place. Please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, leave me a question or comment, share the reading out, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful, transformative day. Bye-bye.